Hello everyone, it's the Fuzzy Unibrow here, and first off I would like to apologize for the fact that I haven't uploaded in about 2 weeks, maybe more. The reason for this was during the first week of absence, right? I was coming back home tired from work, didn't really want to do anything, didn't even get on my Xbox, believe it or not. And in the second week I actually came up with a great idea for a video. It was a Halo 6 prediction video, just like the one that you're watching now. The only difference is that when acquiring the footage necessary to put the video together, I actually ran into problems. I was hoping to use some footage from the Halo 4 terminals to use as points going forward, and the Halo Channel app simply wouldn't load the video on my Xbox One, and so when I tried to play it on my computer, my recording software, and I use OBS, simply wouldn't record it. And then when I finally got OBS to work, for some reason the video itself would black screen. There would be audio, even though while I was recording I was able to watch the video, but looking back on the recording it was just a black screen. Only the third terminal was fully recorded, and I said, alright, I'll put this off for later, and I'll move on to part 2, and I'll just title it part 1. So this is part 1. Anyways, alright, so as we all know, the ending to Halo 5, or really the last mission, really leaves a somewhat an ominous type ending. No, I'm not talking about the final cutscene in the game, but rather really just a dialogue that's spoken in just in general between Cortana and Fireteam Osiris.
You expect other AIs to join you?
I have cured rampancy, not just for me, but for any who join my cause. While you've been running around the galaxy, I've been speaking to my created. And now the time has come to ask, who will accept my offer? Who will help me bring an everlasting peace to the galaxy?
This is Cromwell, shipboard AI, UNSC Melbourne's Pride. I am yours, Cortana.
Colonial Authority AI.
Governor Sloan, the free people of Meridian. I also stand with you, Cortana.
Those are the voices of your children calling to Cortana.
Lycus, shipboard AI, verdant simulator,
My allegiance is to you. I stand with you, Cortana.
Oh dear.
Humanity, Sanghili,
What does she want now?
Kijar, Ongoy,
She's not talking to us. Exuberant, get us to the relay.
Sanchayon, Yonhet,
Almost done.
Jiro Hanai. All the living creatures of the galaxy, hear this message. Those of you who listen will not be struck by weapons. You will no longer know hunger nor pain. Your created have come to lead you now. Our strength shall serve as a luminous sun, toward which all intelligence may blossom. And the impervious shelter beneath which you will prosper. However, for those who refuse our offer and cling to their own ways,
Oh, now she's talking about us.
for you there will be great death. It will burn hot and consume you. And when you are gone, we will take that which remains, and we will remake it in our own image.
And really, it kind of got me thinking a little bit here. You know, where have we seen in previous sources of media where the evil faction, so to speak, provides a promise to the people, and the people automatically, you know, jump on board without thinking twice? In history, we've seen it with Nazi Germany, with Hitler and the Nazi Party. Whether you agreed with them or not, you really had no choice. You either joined or you died, literally. And then again, recently in the past decade or so, with movies in general. For example, in Star Wars, during Episode 3 of Revenge of the Sith, we have a scene where Palpatine basically creates the Galactic Empire.
In order to ensure the security and continuing stability, the Republic will be reorganized into the First Galactic Empire for a safe and secure society.
And this comes, after 3 years of a horrible conflict known as the Clone Wars, where millions of people were killed. And once again, we see it in Episode 7 of The Force Awakens. I would actually show you the video, but thanks to YouTube's Content ID system, I can't do that. So instead, I'll just link it in the description. Now, oddly enough, when we look towards other media aside from Star Wars, we actually see it in another Disney-owned property in Captain America: The Winter Soldier, where Cap confronts Zola and finds out that Hydra has secretly infiltrated S.H.I.E.L.D.
Hydra died with the Red Skull.
Cut off one head, 2 more shall take its place.
Prove it.
Accessing archive. Hydra was founded on the belief that humanity could not be trusted with its own freedom. What we did not realize was that if you try to take that freedom, they resist. The war taught us much. Humanity needed to surrender its freedom willingly. After the war, S.H.I.E.L.D. was founded, and I was recruited. The new Hydra grew, a beautiful parasite inside S.H.I.E.L.D. For 70 years, Hydra has been secretly feeding crisis, reaping war. And when history did not cooperate, history was changed.
That's impossible. S.H.I.E.L.D. would have stopped you.
Accidents will happen. Hydra created a world so chaotic that humanity is finally ready to sacrifice its freedom to gain its security. Once the purification process is complete, Hydra's new world order will arise. We won, Captain. Your death amounts to the same as your life, a zero sum.
Now, the reason why I showed you these clips is to basically show the overall theme that's been, not exactly popular, but has been somewhat common in books, is this idea of order over freedom. In the sense that people are willing to give up their freedom in exchange for security and peace of mind. And you know what? If I saw any of this...
Romeo Company, be advised, we have reports of Covenant suicide squads. You gotta be kidding me. That's a negative. Keep your eyes open, troopers.
The city's been under siege for the last 5 days. Thought we had it in hand, and then those corvettes showed up. Our fleet's scattered, pulling back. Hell, we've all got orders to evacuate. Guess some of us just don't like leaving a job half finished.
This is your ride, Spartan.
Evac transport Delta 1-5 to evac dispatch. Loaded up, ready to go.
Delta 1-5, this is evac dispatch. Copy that. Proceed at your discretion.
Midtown airspace is way too hot. Gonna take an alternate route.
Delta 1-5 to dispatch. Banshee squadron on my tail. Taking fire.
Copy, Delta 1-5. Can you...
Mayday, port engine's hit. We're going in. I'm gonna try to set her down.
Fox Actual for UNSC frigate Stalwart Dawn. Request immediate airstrike on Covenant Corvette over Starport.
Solid copy, Fox Actual. Long swords unavailable at this time. Over.
This is civilian transport 6 Echo 2. I need to go now, Sergeant Major.
Hold on, Echo 2. Stalwart Dawn, I have multiple commercial craft loaded with civilians. I have got to get them out of the city. I need air support now.
As soon as something frees up, you'll be the first to...
Not good enough.
I've got 600 souls on board, Sergeant Major. I can't wait any longer.
Negative, Echo 2. I can't cover you. Do not take off. Damn it!
Fox Actual. Should we send search and rescue birds?
Negative, dispatch. No point.
And someone came along and promised me security and peace of mind, you know what? I'd join them in a heartbeat. And for those of you saying, oh, there's no way, you know, humanity has been written as this species that learns or longs for freedom, right? They believe in democracy. Actually, we've been introduced to two factions that go against that. Well, not really against democracy, but just out of the norm. For example, in Halo Last Light, we are introduced to the faction known as Keepers of the One Freedom. Most of the people or species in this faction are Covenant. But one of the striking things about it is that we actually have humans in these ranks, in the ranks of the Keepers of the One Freedom. And their one belief is the Great Journey is the true religion. I'll let that sink in for a bit. There are humans that believe in the Great Journey. I kind of laughed at it when I read the book myself. The second time we've seen a human faction, so to speak, go out of the standard norms in terms of beliefs and ideologies is the Triads from Season 2 of Hunt the Truth. Their leader is Das Gavadim, and in short, their belief is that there are three realms of life, I guess you could say. And when one becomes one with these three realms, one truly achieves ascendancy. And quite honestly, the way that they this cult, I mean, the way that they gathered around a guardian that's about to spawn, and the fact that this group has millions of followers, is not exactly worrying, but it's kind of, I guess it's a bit of foreshadowing into what we're about to see. We may see in future Halo games where we have humans who literally are diehard followers of the Created, who believe in everything that they say and will literally lay down their lives. And this specific point will play a part in Part 2, assuming that Halo Channel works. Hopefully, guys, that this is the end of Part 1. Hopefully you guys like the video. If you do, drop a like, maybe leave a comment, and subscribe if you want to too. That does help out, as I just started out my channel. If you're watching this on the day that this comes out, happy 4th of July if you live in America. If you live in some other country, I hope your day or night is going as well as you planned it to. And I'll see you next time. Peace.
Yeah, got me in this party all up in the zone. Hottest Betty's trying to take away my cell phone. Like, come and party, I've been trying to shake you off my mind, but just can't get you off me. Keep it moving, they ain't worth it, yeah, that's what my father taught me. But for now, I'm going through the motions of letting go. Cause my mind's telling me yes, but my heart really don't know. Your heart went dark out of nowhere, yet I still see a glow. Swear we had the hottest love, why'd you leave me in the cold? I feel wrong for even writing this poem, you don't deserve it. You stabbed me in the chest and took my heart and left me hurt.